if it is ever broken and left incomplete. We ask that the brothers and sisters of the order take this and imbue in it their well wishes for your harrowing journey. We would, at this time, like to hear of this woman's virtues.
Words of her courtesy.
Majesty, I'm Sir Bellinor Blackmere. My lady, Miss Tegan, and I would have words of courtesy.
Courtesy is the cornerstone, the very foundation of our society. All our members, regardless of station, are expected to display virtue, but especially those of the peerages. Mistress Kelwin exhibits this virtue, and it can readily be seen in her actions with newer members. She is always kind, helpful, and understanding of any difficulties they may have. She always treats her lessers as her equals, and her equals as her betters.
Words of your prowess.
Do it.
Yes, please. I will speak of prowess. This lovely person in front of everybody here today. Kelwin Ratslayer is an exemplar of prowess. She has fought across the known world. She travels more than anyone else that I've ever seen. It is honestly an honor to be in her presence, and because of what she brings to this game. She travels everywhere with her armor in her tiny little car. She shows up and she fights all day. Longer than anyone else, she's out there. She's fighting whoever will come and fight her. It is wonderful in her growth and her knowledge. It is lovely to see her continue on the path.
Words of her franchise.
See, we've got two. So. No, you're great, please.
Under Your Majesty's Excellencies and assembled peers and populace, we, Robert,
And Leah Dispenser.
peers of the Society and Griffins of Artemisia, have been asked to speak to our sister, Kelwin Ratslayer, on the virtues of franchise.
Franchise is an elusive value. It is as difficult to define as chivalry itself. In many ways, it is all of the knightly virtues balanced together. Unlike many recognitions, it cannot be awarded or earned. We have seen you grow into your franchise through extensive travel, your humbly seeking and taking advice and training from all in your quest. We have received word that comes from not only within the kingdom, but from without, recognizing your achievements. We have noted with pleasure you're maturing into a strong and assured peer. It is this inner quality that is recognized by those around you. It is your ownership of your place in nobility with all that entails. Franchise is the code of behavior you live by that people recognize, and that your majesties have called you here today to formally recognize.
Knighthood's a path upon which the king will place your feet and charge you to continue your quest towards the perfection of knightly virtues, which have been so well discussed here today. There are none among us who can say that we have achieved knightly perfection. We are all works in progress. By your franchise, we recognize you, Kelwin, as one with whom we may share this quest.
By our hands and under our seals do we,
Robert,
and Leah Dispenser, commend Kelwin to the crown in recognition of her franchise as a worthy candidate done this day.
Okay, Your Excellencies, you're right. I should have gone first because I didn't bring a scroll, but I brought my heart, and I would like to speak from my heart about Kelwin's franchise and her generosity. I do know that my daughter would like to speak also, Jade.
And I know that my lady has things to say as well.
So Kelwin's generosity is one of the many reasons that I love her so much. Her deeds go from small to very large. From giving her time to a little girl that grew up in the SCA, just a few minutes to talk, to just decades of love and companionship. Then she gives her love to everybody and so many other things. And then
I will speak. I just wanted to make sure my lady was here with me. 30 years ago or so, Kelwin decided that I was her brother. We were in a tournament. We were the newest people in the tournament. The winners of that tournament was supposed to be His Grace Allen and His Excellency Kian. Sorry, frog in the throat. As it turned out, Kelwin and I won that tournament that day. The two relative newbies, we didn't know each other, but it was a friendship tourney, so you're supposed to fight with someone you didn't know, or someone from the other group. That's what it was. Ever since then, I've watched her. You know, franchise, as they said, as Their Excellency said, is about that certain something special. And I wanted to find that certain something special to talk about Kelwin. She's got all kinds of special. There's no certain something special. It's just the package. All of Kelwin is special. Your Majesties, I would humbly request that you admit her into the order. Her franchise is more than met.
Words of her largesse.
I am Cortland Sterling Mayfair, and I know I'm a big crier, and I just know it. I'm supposed to speak about largesse. I just want to tell you a story, a short story, I hope, of my good friend Kelwin. We were going to an event in Griffin's Lair, in that archery range place, wherever it is, I cannot remember the name, where you fight down in the pit.
Yep.
And it was a whole bunch of girls, and it was a girls' trip. And whether she likes to admit it or not, Kelwin is a girl. And we told her she could come, but she couldn't bring her armor. Because, well, we needed room for our garb. And she said, well, I will come. And Kelwin put on her fanciest dress, and she put on mascara. And as all of you know, that is not a norm for my friend. She's very natural. And we were sitting there, being little busybodies, talking about what everyone's wearing and what they look like and who's doing things wrong. And we noticed that Kel had gone. And it was misty and muggy, as that site is, as so many of you know. And I was like, where is Kelwin? And here comes my friend. Out of that fighter pit of hell, in my opinion. And she had her best dress, and it was soaking wet. And her mascara was going down her face. And she looked at me, and she had somehow, by supporting fighting, got some bag of something. And I said, oh my God. And she goes, I've had the best day. And so what I will say to you is even when her girlfriend said you can't bring your armor, she still went and she gave of herself to the fighting community. And she served as she is my sister of the Order of the Pelican, but that was definitely a true fighter's heart. My friend and my sister, I couldn't be more happy for you today. Thank you. Your Majesties, thank you.
Mistress Kelwin, as we know, is willing to travel the width and breadth of the known world to give the gift of knightly combat to all those who would face her upon the field. Her largesse is well known, as she would gladly bankrupt herself so that all may have the joys of knightly combat. And this marks her more than suitable for this order.
Words of her courage.
Greetings, Artemisia. Greetings, fellow guests. Greetings, sister. Here's some quick words on courage. As my sister kneels, knees trembling before the mighty crown. All the virtues are rocks in the wall. All virtues are important, save for courage. Courage is the mortar in that wall that binds together the other virtues. Without courage, you have nothing.
In this society, we don't die. We kill our friends, but we don't hurt them. So real courage in this society is about strength of character. And Kelwin has that in spades. Kelwin comes back to fighting after 2 knee replacement surgeries. She doesn't just come back and diddle around. She makes a commitment with courage of heart, strength of character, and she picks up her sword every day for 2 years. If that's not courage to say, hey, I'm coming back after 2 knee replacement surgeries, I'm in my 50s, and I'm gonna do this thing, I don't know what is.
Words of her humility.
Your Majesty, I would speak on humility. I've known Kelwin for over 20 years. I have never once heard her brag or put herself before anyone else. She's generous to a fault. And I can't think of a better example of humility than the woman that sits before you today.
Words of her honor.
I am Lord Rodrigo de Castilla y León. I will speak about honor of this lady here. Honor is one of the most important words in the SCA. We use it in many ways. We use it as a verb. We do honor to our ancestors through our deeds. We honor our spouses, our partners, our friends and family and kingdom. We honor our obligations and fulfill them. As we use it as a noun, we hold a place of honor for those we respect. We have honor through our deeds, are judged, and there is honor of speaking on behalf of someone you admire and hold in high regard. With honor and chivalry, lay on! That's how we start our combat. It has deep meaning to us. It's used in our oaths. It's displayed in our actions and our behaviors. It's one of the foundations of our dream. The honor of Her Excellency, Mistress Kelwin's deeds and actions is unquestionable. Since my first encounter with this noble woman, honor has always been what she leads with. She has always treated me with honor and shown through example what it means to have honor. She gave me, the honor of speaking on her behalf and to be an actual part of this momentous occasion. I have witnessed, as have most, if not all of you, the honor she gives and the honor she carries with her at all times.
In my opinion, my humble opinion, she is a paragon of honor.
Your Majesties, noble populace, sweet Kelwin, I am Mistress Pasha Starling Mayfair, let me remember my name. I am a member of the Order of the Laurel, and Mistress Kelwin has asked me to sing during this ceremony. I would like to say, I've been a Laurel for over 21 years, and I've never been asked in all that time or time before to ever sing at a knighting ceremony. And to get to sing for my Kelwin is very special to me. I'm going to sing a song. Kelwin doesn't know what it is. It's a surprise. And many of you know it. And I would ask the gentlemen in the audience to be gracious enough to allow the ladies to join in the chorus if you feel so moved. Kelwin, I love you. I am my mother's savage daughter. I run barefoot and curse the sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's daughter is a savage. She looks for omens in the colors of stone, in the faces of cats, in the fall of feathers, in the dancing of fire, and the curve of old bones. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child dances in darkness. She needs not protection from lady or lord. She watches the stars and renames the planets and calls down the fire by the strength of her sword. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. My mother's child curses too loud and too often. My mother's child laughs too high and too low, and howls at the moon and sleeps in ditches, and clumsily raises her voice in this song. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. Now we're all brought forth from darkness and water, brought into this world through blood and through pain. And deep in our bones the old songs are waking, so sing them with voices of thunder and rain. I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, cursing sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. I am my mother's
Are there spurs?
Well, I think we'll follow this. Your Majesty, I present these spurs to her. There's no legacy behind these. Your path is new. May these spurs accompany you in all corners of the known world, because I know they're going to be right next to your teddy bear.
And I also have spurs for you. They do have a lineage, a very special lineage to me. They were given by His Majesty Christian Duglaive to my knight, Sir Timothy ap Caradoc. And at my knighting, Sir Timothy ap Caradoc gave them to me, Sir Rithkin. And even though you're not in my lineage, you are my sister, like in more ways than I can even count. And I, Sir Rithkin, give these to soon-to-be Sir Kelwin.
Double one up.
Yeah, why don't you put one on each one?
Yeah, it's spiky one. All right.
Spiky one's appropriate for Dave.
Is there a belt?
There is. When Duchess Rowan won crown by her own hand, she made herself a belt. She then passed that belt on to Duchess Madigan when she was made the first female knight in the Outlands. I was touched when Madigan gave it to me when I was knighted. It is my great honor to give it to Kelwin as the first woman knight of the Artemisia. I'm an Outlander at heart.
I'm sure you all would like to know that.
It is the closest thing to a lineage belt the female knights of this society have. It is without doubt that you will carry it with pride.
What's that? All right.
Kelwin, with this water, we do not wash away what has brought you here to this day. This only cleanses you and prepares you for the journey ahead. This bath refreshes you and gives you strength to continue in the hard work that you are doing. And this task as a knight will be daunting.
Your Grace, His Majesty has the King's business.
Kelwin, the sword of state of Artemisia, King's Justice, hears all oaths. Oaths sworn upon this sword may not be broken. So, upon King's Justice and these chains, swear your oath of fealty eternally to the Kingdom of Artemisia and the Society for the Creative Anachronism.
I, Kelwin Ratslayer,
I, Kelwin Ratslayer,
I give unto you my oath as your kinsman,
here I give unto you my oath as your kinsman,
and as a knight of the society,
and as a knight of the society,
I will always serve in your honor.
I will always serve in your honor.
I will always defend in your name.
I will always defend in your name.
I will not flee from the responsibility of my station.
I will not flee from responsibility of my station.
I will seek to defend those in need.
I will seek to defend those in need.
All this heedless of my own gain.
All this heedless of my own gain.
Should I fail on my oath,
Should I fail my oath,
I will accept the vengeance by those I have failed.
I will accept the vengeance by those that I have failed.
I do this with all my strength
I do this with all my strength
and all my will.
and all my will.
So say I.
So say I, Kelwin Ratslayer.
And we, Floki,
And Guinevere.
hear this oath and accept it on behalf of this kingdom and the Order of Chivalry. And in kind, you have our support. We will give you what aid and comfort we may, and we will look to you to defend these lands and to represent this order as you go about the known world. Kelwin, I dubbed thee once for honor. I dubbed thee twice for chivalry. I dubbed thee Knight of the Kingdom of Artemisia and the Society for Creative Anachronism. Sir Kelwin, may this be the last blow you receive unanswered.
Huzzah! People of Artemisia, Sir Kelwin Ratslayer, Knight of the Society, bring forth the scroll. Deliver these words to our people, that all may know the will of Floki, Leitskegger Lambison, and Guinevere MacKay. It is the prerogative, as sovereigns of the Kingdom of Artemisia, to elevate those of our subjects who have distinguished themselves through their courtesy, chivalry, and prowess, both on and off the field of honor. Therefore, we do recognize Kelwin Ratslayer as a knight of the Society for Creative Anachronism, to be in all places of honor, numbered a peer of our realm, and a member of the Order of Chivalry, with all rights, privileges, insignia, precedents, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. We do further confirm unto her by letters patent the right to bear azure, a panther rampant or, hurty, and a bordeaux or semi of rats passant feet to center azure, as arms within the society, without let or hindrance from any person. In token whereof, we hereto set our hand and the great seal of this mighty kingdom of Artemisia on this 24th day of August, Anno Societatis 54, being 2019 Gregorian.
Thank you for asking me to craft for you. If I may, Your Majesty. I am Duchess Inga the Unfettered from Avical, and I have the great honor of being Kelwin's friend for near 20 years. And I said to her a very long time ago, when you are knighted, I will make your knight scroll, not if. Because there has never been any doubt in my mind that a knight's heart beat in that chest. It was my greatest honor to make something beautiful for you, for everything you give to this. Thank you.
Sir Kelwin, please greet your sisters and brothers.
for the newest knight of the society. Vivat! 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 Vivat!
Once was a warrior fresh from the field, kneeling before her king she came. When she had risen, she was a knight, none to her king this oath she gave. I was born on the list field, I was raised in the war, and one day you did make me a knight. But one day my sword may grow rusted and old, I will live by my oath till I die. Great grew the night, and her fame it did spread, never before a foe would yield. Great though the number, she ne'er cried defeat, sang this song behind her shield. I was born on the list field, I was raised in the war, one day you did make me a knight. One day my sword may grow rusted and old, I will live by my oath till I die. All through the night and retired to a farm, more will be called as good say, with honor and duty you have served all your life, belong to his king as oath he gave. I was born on the list field, I was raised in the war, and one day you did make me a knight. Though some say my sword has grown rusted and old, I will live by my oath till I die. War toward the country, the king was in fight, his knights they could not win the day. Went on to the field, rode an old aged knight, as he charged the men all heard her say, you were born on the list field, you were raised in the war, and one day I can make you all knights. Though some say your sword may grow rusted and old, you should live by your oath till you die. King's men they rallied, they slew all their foes, began to count their hurt and dead. They found that old knight, ring loud thy same foes. Once more unto her king she said, I was born on the list field, I was raised in the war, and one day you did make me a knight. Though it seems my sword has grown rusted and old, I have lived by my oath till I die. Though it seems my sword has grown rusted and old, I have lived by my oath, now I die.
Herein recesses their Majesty's court
until later this evening.
You're free to go.
No, they want a picture.
Oh, they want to pose? They want to